Courtney's coming up. Well, come up.
Courtney Love is in dire need of attention right now. She's throwing her compact at me.
From the cringeworthy to the downright jaw-dropping, these moments sent the music world into a frenzy.
Come on, baby, you put my love on top.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 craziest MTV VMAs moments. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at any and all VMA moments, and not necessarily whole performances. Whether they're funny, awkward, or something else, they've got to be memorable and they've got to be out there.
I was born this way.
My anaconda don't. My anaconda don't.
Number 10, Miley, What's Good, 2015.
Boy toy named Troy used to live in Detroit.
When Anaconda wasn't nominated for Video of the Year in 2015, Minaj took to Twitter to vent her frustration, claiming only videos that celebrate women with very slim bodies were nominated.
He can tell I ain't missing no meals. Come through and fuck him in my automobile.
Seeing it as a personal attack, the tweet garnered a response from Taylor Swift, causing an online exchange. Seeing this, Miley Cyrus voiced her opinion in a New York Times interview, suggesting it all sounded very Nicki Minaj, which is not too kind.
He loved his fat ass.
With Miley hosting the VMA Awards and Nicki winning the Best Hip Hop Video, the rapper took her moment in the spotlight to call out the host, and let's just say it wasn't too friendly.
Back to this bitch that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?
Number 9, bass guitar attacks Nirvana's Krist Novoselic, 1992.
I'm so happy, 'cause today I found my friends in my head.
Nirvana may have been known for destroying instruments on stage, but in 1992, it was Krist Novoselic's bass that sought revenge. While performing Lithium, the bass player decided to throw his guitar towards the ceiling, betting on himself to hit over 25 feet in the air. Well, he sure did, but only to be caught in the bass's path of destruction as it landed full force on his noggin. While claiming he embellished the knockout, this didn't stop Novoselic from taking in alternative medical treatment in the form of a glass of champagne from rock legend Brian May. Though Nirvana claimed they weren't gonna crack, Novoselic's face might say otherwise.
I could picture him, like, in the fetal position in a broom closet with a huge lump on his head, like, and I run into this one room and I open the door and there's Chris with this huge lump on his head drinking champagne with Brian May from Queen, just like.
Number 8, Russell Brand on George W. Bush, 2008.
Could I please ask of you, people of America, to please elect Barack Obama?
This comedian is known to be a little on the nose, filthy-minded but above all fabulous. Taking the stage at the 2008 VMAs amidst a presidential election, Brand used the moment to urge the U.S. public to vote for Barack Obama, referring to President George W. Bush in a not-so-politically correct way.
But I know America to be a forward-thinking country, right? Because otherwise, you know, would you have let that retarded cowboy fella be president for 8 years?
The event's official message board was filled with complaints, with people upset over a foreigner attacking the president, while the Associated Press claimed that Brand's rock star style and outlandish candor gave the Los Angeles show a pulse. If Brand's goal was to get Americans to talk about him, he certainly lassoed them in.
Because in England, George Bush wouldn't be trusted with a pair of scissors.
Number 7, Michael Jackson accepts fake award, 2002. The king of pop was also the king of class, but in this moment, he was the king of misunderstanding. The 2002 VMAs, coinciding with Jackson's 44th birthday, proved the perfect opportunity to celebrate a music legend. Welcomed on stage by Britney Spears, who referred to Jackson as the artist of the millennium, MJ took this to be, in fact, a real award and went on to accept the award with sincerity, grace, and heart.
I consider him the artist of the millennium.
Spoofed a year later by Jack Black, this 2002 moment would go down in VMA history. Potentially the strangest thing about this imaginary award is that MJ probably was the most deserving.
If someone had told me
If someone had told me that one day I would be getting, as a musician, the Artist of the Millennium Award, I wouldn't have believed it.
The VMA for Video of the Year goes to... thank you.
Number 6, Lady Gaga's Meat Dress, 2010.
Lady Gaga!
Doing what she alone can do, Lady Gaga dazzled in a dress made of beef at the 2010 MTV Video Music Awards. Gaga used the dress as a protest against the US military's "Don't Ask, Don't Tell" policy. In the dress, Gaga accepted the award for Video of the Year for Bad Romance and jokingly asked Cher to hold her meat purse.
I never thought I'd be asking Cher to hold my meat purse.
The getup was later named by Time as the top fashion statement of 2010 and went on display at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2011, forever solidifying it in pop culture history.
And I promised if I won this tonight, I'd announce the name of my new record. It's called Born This Way.
This is a huge surprise to be one of the world's most hated rock bands to be getting an award right now.
Number 5, Tim Comerford rages against the scaffolding, 2000.
Thanks to that guy right there.
In a true battle of the bands, Tim Comerford took it to heart when his band lost out on the award for Best Rock Video to Limp Bizkit in 2000. With intentions of simply toppling the podium if they won, Comerford instead chose to climb a bizarre set piece as Limp Bizkit gave their acceptance speech. The avid rock climber had his talents showcased on full display, which stayed authentic to the shocking nature of rock and roll.
This guy is rock and roll. He should be getting the award.
Maybe it was a stand against the MTV Awards or just a crazy stunt in general, but either way, it earned him a night in jail.
Everybody's winners tonight. And no sore losers.
And this guy's a pussy because he won't jump.
Number 4, Beyoncé reveals Baby Bump, 2011.
Honey, honey, I can see the stars all the way from here.
Before starting what would become an iconic performance, Mommy-to-be Beyoncé shouted to the crowd, "I want you to feel the love that's growing inside of me." Performing Love on Top, the pop superstar showed the world that pregnancy wasn't slowing her down, as she hit every high note and hit every dance move.
Finally, you put my love on top, baby, 'cause you're the one that I love.
At the end of the performance, in what would become one of the realest moments in VMA history, Beyoncé unbuttoned her purple sequins blazer to reveal her baby bump and proved that celebrities are human like the rest of us. Number 3, Miley twerks on Robin Thicke, 2013. In what could only be described as a publicity stunt, this musical act brought together two of the most controversial pop figures of 2013. The provocative, raunchy, and above all, cringeworthy performance saw Miley take to the stage, tongue out and stripped down, grinding on Robin Thicke, who was fully decked out in a Beetlejuice-inspired ensemble. Though she didn't create the twerk, she sure made it famous among the mainstream, and she danced it out to Thicke's controversial hit, Blurred Lines, in what couldn't have been a more ironic song choice. This one kept the world talking for a long time, not to mention ruining the innocence of the foam finger. Number 2, Kanye interrupts Taylor, 2009.
Thank you so much!
Kanye has always been one to speak his mind, but this moment certainly takes the cake, or the stage, and someone else's microphone in this case. While accepting her award for Best Female Video, Swift and the world that watched were stunned silent as Mr. West took to the mic to declare Beyonce's Single Ladies as being one of the best music videos of all time.
I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
A quick pan of the camera showcased a stunned Beyoncé, looking on with a facial expression the world could relate to. No one knows how much this moment altered the careers of 3 megastars, but like they say, all publicity is good publicity. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
This world is bull, And you shouldn't model your life. Wait a second. You shouldn't model your life about what you think that we think is cool and what we're wearing and what we're saying and everything. Go with yourself.
Number 1. Britney and Madonna and Christina Aguilera Kiss, 2003. It was the kiss heard around the world. Performing a mashup of Madonna's Like a Virgin and Hollywood, pop divas Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera sent the crowd into a frenzy when they took the stage in bridal gowns.
Like a virgin.
Only to be greeted by Madonna, rising from a center stage wedding cake.
Everybody comes to Hollywood.
At the end of the performance, with Britney and Christina down to their undergarments, Madonna kissed each of them, sending the star-studded crowd into shock. And then Missy Elliott was introduced. Thanks to 4 of the biggest names in music, a legendary performance, and a kiss, we were all Justin Timberlake's face that night.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.